Hi everyone. Now, this is just a fly for a bit of fun. I'll tell you what it is. I've been tying one or two dries. I was tying these March Browns. I was tying some Greenmores, basically in the Dynamite Harry style. But what I like to do is, when I'm tidying up, just before I tidy up, I tie a fly with the remains, the materials I've left on my desk. Basically, for instance, what triggered me to tie a fly was, this is the stem of the Coq de Leon that I was using. I've got the tip of it, just that's came off, which I'm going to be using as the tail in this fly. So what I like to do is mess around. I even get some of the remains. This is a basically Polypro fibre, which is I use for the wings, so I'm going to use that as a thorax cover. So what I would do normally is just sit and tie a fly. I've got a size 12 hook, so I'm going to tie a nymph, just using the remains. Now I could add weight to the fly, but I'm just going to leave it off. So what I'm going to do is, the yellow thread I'm going to use is Uni 80. I'm just going to come down, nice layer of thread down the shank. Stop it just in line with the barb of the hook, or just before it goes round the bend. Now I've got the remains of the Coq de Leon fibre here. This is actually broke it right at the very tip as well, so I'm just going to tie this on as a tail round about the body length, or the shank length, sorry, even if you wanted, but round about if you're doing the body, it'd be 2/3 the body, or 2/3 the shank. I'm just going to measure it, see how it's going to sit. That looks fine. Now I want to flare it slightly, so I'm going to take a turn of thread underneath. This will open the fibre out a wee bit. A couple of turns I'm going to make sure this is secure. Get a nice enough wee tail. So it's just the remains. It's a bit of fun. I used to do this all the time, and I've actually come up with one or two nice flies in the past doing this. So the way down, I'm actually going to tie in. This is the stem of the Coq de Leon. It's actually quite well marked. It's got a lovely taper. It feels really strong as well. So I'm going to tie it in, not exactly at the tip, but close enough. Just going to catch it on the side, and then work towards the tail. And then again, I'm just going to come up. Now, it'd make it easier if you did have an underbody in this, just to build up the thread a wee bit, but I'm going to just use the thread. As I say, it's just for a bit of fun. And that should do it. And then I'm just going to use the quill as the body, just work my way up. It will get obviously thicker as I wind. Looks quite good actually. Just make sure, there we go. Now what I'm going to do here is actually I'm going to build up a wee bit of thread just at this point. I want it a wee bit closer. You can do this, just build up a wee bit for that last turn. That looks fine. And then we can tie it off. Really strong, that fibre. Trim it. And then I'm going to use my nail just to flatten the very end. Make sure it's nice and tight. It's a nice body. It's a nice dark colour. Good nymph-like colour. It's fine. And then the thorax cover I'm going to use just as I say, this. It's actually Parapost. This is Polypro. It's Parapost I've been using. Just going to use that as the thorax cover. Catch this in. Pull it in, nice and tight. Now, I usually like to come down, get some dubbing. Now, the dubbing I was using in the dry fly was this. It's a mix, an actual dub of, it's basically hare's mask and rabbit. So I like to, when I'm doing sort of thoraxes like this, I like to sort of wind from here up. It's easier. Slightly dub it on, a bit more. It's fine. The way back through, just Keep some dubbing on the thread and work through like a rib. And as you get to the eye, you stroke it back. You can put legs on it. Now this is the tip of a, it's actually it's a bronze marl. It's off where the bronze marl comes. This is one of the smaller feathers. It's not got so much bronze colour in it. A bit of grey. So I'm just going to use these fibres as some hackle. I use the tip more than these for the long ones. So what I'm going to do is just take the tip out to give me a right and a left. Don't need a lot of fibres. So there's the tip out. And you want it either side. Just use the thorax. It's fine. Just come down with a couple of turns. You can place these fibres. That's fine. You can trim these away. Tidy the head area up. Just then draw back some of these fibres. As well, we can actually bring out some of the dubbing in the top. Just, oops, what's your... Just brush it either side of the thorax cover. Just gonna bring this over. And see, it makes it, guys, flattens out really nice. That. Just catch it in. One or two turns. These are the nymphs you have in your box, and you think, well, I'm struggling. Trim away the waste, you put them on just to see if it would catch. It's a good colour combination. It's good practice as well when you're messing about, just using up scrap on your desk. You can end up with a really nice fly. Shaping the head, you want a decent head on these nymphs. Trim away. And there you go, that's just with the scrap that's lying on my desk. Bits of hackle, and it shows you what you can come up with. Just brushing out some of the dubbing. I like to bring it out, give it a very good leggy light look. And there we go. Keep the head bright. It's always having a good aiming point. And then it's just a matter of varnish. They're just basically what I used to call like practice flies. As long as you've got the right colours or so, when you see it you can look at the materials and say what can I make with that. Wee Coq de Leon fibres at the end look quite good. You get a wee bit of yellow coming through there as I wound up, which is fine. The stem is slightly twisted. As you wound up it was twisted, but it doesn't matter, it looks alright. So anyway, there we are. That's the scrappy nymph, as they want to call it. You call it what you like. I'll tell you, I'd probably catch with that, especially this time of year. Spring olives coming off, so it's that type of colour. So there you are. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just using up the waste material on your desk, bit of fun. So thanks for watching.